Okay. Hi guys.
What's up? Weird. Welcome back to another Plot Seekers video. I am Shen.
And I'm Ken.
Yeah, and today what are we doing?
Today we're taking a break from the norm and we are going to watch a movie.
Into the series?
Well, yeah, watch a series.
Yeah, so apparently this is one of Ken's favorite books that has recently become a series on Amazon, and it's The Wheel of Time. So we're checking it out to see, if it adheres to the source material.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Ken is gonna give us her opinion since it's her favorite.
I mean, it's one of those, right? So, we love time, which one is it? Yeah. So it is one. This is one of 14 books, or I think 15. But it is quite interesting. It's very fantasy type of thing, which I am into, if I may say so myself. And so it is interesting to see what Amazon is really going to be doing with this. Did they hit the nail on the head? Did they shift it for, I don't know, movie appeal,
garbage.
Alright.
As somebody who did not, but Kenisha is, recommending the book, that it was amazing.
I've been recommending, guys.
Yeah.
I've been recommending.
But let's see if this will encourage me anymore to want to read the book.
So, just a small synopsis, and then we're just going to jump into watching it. It's really about this guy who is supposed to be the Dragon Reborn, and the search to find this guy. The search for him to figure out, am I really the Dragon Reborn? Because being the Dragon Reborn is not a good thing, because it means that the Aes Sedai, who are the people who can wield the one power, is going to be after you to gentle you, because any man that wields the one power is considered to be crazy. They tend to get crazy because the person who was the initial dragon, he pretty much tainted the one power with breaking of the world. And so we're seeing all this unravel.
The terminology is just so simplistic in comparison. I'm listening and it sounds very simplistic in comparison to other books. Like they make up a whole thing.
But they did make up a whole thing. There is.
It's made up, but it doesn't have like one of those like fancy names, like this is just an example, but like Tarragon or.
Oh, but they do have Tar-Valon, which is where the Aes Sedai they train, and
that's the most like made up thing there.
And the Armelin seats. She's the head of the Aes Sedai, and she sits there. Trust me, there's a whole heap of made up name. I am not sure if the series by Amazon, we're rooting for it, if it's going to do the book justice, but we want to see. Right, Shanique? You're going to give it a chance, Shanique?
We're watching.
So, let's go. Episode 1. So we're going to do a whole series of this. So we're doing episode 1 today. Mm-hmm. And then we will come again one next time with another video also. Yeah, so let's get it. Oh yeah, me have it this time, no?
So
oh yeah.
Restart.
Okay. Many years ago, men who were born with great power believed they could cage darkness itself. The Arab. When they failed, the seas boiled, mountains were swallowed up, cities burned, and the women of the Aes Sedai were left to pick up the pieces. These women remembered one thing above all else: the man who brought the breaking of the world. And him they named Dragon. Now this man has been born again. We don't know where or to whom, if he was reborn as a girl or a boy, The only thing we know for certain is that this child is coming of age now, and we must find them before the dark does.
Alright, Jenny. So we just sat
Remind me
through.
of what? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we just sat through the intro, which is pretty, as a reader of the book, it doesn't follow, but in how the book told the story, because the prologue was epic. I'm telling you, like Amazon, I'm kind of disappointed. However, moving on.
I mean, basically, what she just said
She
is what,
summarized it.
what you just said. So, I guess it works.
Yes, it does. And so, alright, so you see her in blue, and she's of the Blue Aja. So there are different fractions in the Aes Sedai.
Okay.
And so each color is based on what they believe. So let's go.
Don't hurt him. It's not his fault.
Who are you talking about?
There's no one else here. The madness already has him.
You see what we've come here to do? It's a gift. You should thank me, really.
This power, it's meant for women.
Wow. Is that true? You read the book?
Alright, so they believe, alright, based on how the book is set up, because men, they were the Satan and they were the Sedai, right? So the men could have wield the one power, and that was before the Draga, the original one. And when he brought the word, he tainted the one power for the men's side. So every time a man is brought up into the generation that can wield the one power, they tend to go mad.
Wow.
So it's only the women who didn't participate in fighting against the Dark One, they are able to wield the one power without going mad. So,
I see. Okay.
or Red Aja don't like man.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Never. So, when the dark surrounds you, and you see no light, feel this braid, and know that we all stood before you. We all stand with you. As wisdom of the two rivers, it's my honor to welcome you to the Women's Circle. Be strong again. Trust the river.
God, that thing just so
Yeah, the color grading, well, the screen quality.
much better on this side.
This makes the colors look very rich. But that looks more realistic.
I remember when this road was just a little deep after winding down the mountain. How'd you get the water tank? Carried it. And the brandy. That stayed on. Your mother could drink. More wolves now. Something's been pushing them down from the mountain.
And I guess this is the introduction to every different tribe or whatever.
Characters.
Means.
Yeah. First, the red girl, the blue girl and the guy, because they're linked. Some of the Aes Sedais they have men with them as their connect or guide, or I don't remember, they have a particular word with them call him. So the red, the blue, the two girls on the mountain, him, the red hair.
Okay.
Right where the hotel would seem.
Where's the guy?
Pig!
Come on. I'm going, Mom.
Oh, you know where I want.
The different size, eh?
Lassie, is Mum sick again?
Fine.
She's alright. Alright.
You're going to be just like you.
What? Who says that?
Is that just like your papa?
I mean, we could have do it more justice. I'm going to be just like you. I don't know what is more worse.
Hey. Sorry, it's just I'm thinking about something that I
Great. Boy. Ashmint.
I can say though, for the longest while of watching like shows, it's been a long time since they've actually cast like the main hot guy, somebody who's actually hot.
I mean, him can one.
Yeah, he's good looking. I didn't use the word hot. He's good looking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So the movie, the book does predict him as being, like all of them are pretty, I guess. Roguish good looks.
Yeah, because I watched a lot of shows that the lead hot guy is like, yeah, no.
But as somebody who read the book, this is also a disappointment, that whole thing.
When there was a whole scene.
No. It's like they're doing character development, sort of like letting you understand each character and what they're about, but none of these things happen
In the book.
in the book.
I mean,
I get it though.
the
you know.
adaptation on screen,
Yeah,
they have to make something appealing.
yeah. And so I got it, like for the whole appeal to the audiences and stuff. Like I get why they would change up so much things, because Egwene and Ran are just promised. You know, them love them one another, but there's this awkwardness about them because they're still young. Doesn't this give you like
Voldemort?
exactly what I thought?
Wait, is that Voldemort?
So them guys is a Midrill and they're like a creature of the dark.
Aye.
Scares. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, the nose and everything.
No wonder what he looks like when the cloak comes off.
People say you're too young to be the wisdom, and I disagree. I think you're strong. Even if you have only had that braid for, what, a year or two? I've had it for 5. So that makes you 25. 26.
That doesn't mean I can't do my job. And whatever you may
Wisdom has to
think,
be
that is
older
to
or
protect
something.
this town.
I mean, just by the sheer name of it, generally when somebody thinks about a wisdom, they think about somebody old, sagey,
Oh, yes, okay.
you know. But she,
The other one died early, is that the case?
no. But she died and she alone could have taken up the mantle. And she raised her, so she basically. But then the wisdom in the small towns is like, one of the is almost like women that they turn away from the White Tower most often than not. We couldn't pass the test, so them can touch the one pole, but them not. It's like it's just really a spark and not much. So they become like wisdoms, so them deal in herbs and stuff like that, and healing, and they talk about listening to the wind and stuff like that. So she get a lot of flack from everybody, hence why she's like this, I guess.
Very defensive.
Yeah, because she's young, and of course she ignored her when she spoke to her as the leader.
Yep.
What in the crop circle?
It's almost a circle.
Yeah, is that young? Is that the young part of it? Or is
Yeah,
it-
I don't even know which part, which is bigger.
The Fade has trollocs with it. Dozens. We need to leave. Now. Do you know which one of them it is?
No.
And she hesitated a while ago, like she tell him a lie.
Oh, apparently Aes Sedai can't lie, but the truth that they tell is not always what you thought you hear.
She lied.
She don't know which one of them.
Bruh.
All four of them is what we consider to be.
Oh my god.
What in the world?
Destruction from the people in town.
Wait a minute.
So what are these things doing? Follow the lady because them think one of the people that might just have the power or something?
They're following it as well. They're following them. It's not necessarily. That's why I said even one of the most interesting characters, which I can't tell you because you're going to give it away because you don't see it in this. You learn it in the second book.
Right.
But they're all marked because all of them could be in a way kind of them life intertwined. So they call them tavern, which means that they wheels where it wheels and lead them life in a different twists and turns. Which part they need for the pattern follows them and changes because of them and all sort of things. So that's why she said she don't know which one, because all of them are show signs that it could be them.
Right, it's soon like if I know about the 11th book. I say, well, it's soon like if I find out about the 11th book.
What you know? See, how you bring one boy and arrow to one where the color then one axe fight?
Right. So we just pull a something with it. Is it Scorpion? Get over here.
Yo!
Yay, yay.
So Aaron Mark there, I guess. Since they must show it up so. Yo. Man, bad man. How you mean?
You know, it was funny. This is the olden era, right? These places don't have no soundproofing. So them to hear all the way to have the outer door.
No. Them actually live in the mountains.
Oh.
So they went home. That's why Ron was saying earlier that them should have been at bell time, but they're not there. Them decide to light a candle for the mother and wife at the you should have pocket knife. Blood. Let's go, elemental magic, bruh. I'm so good.
See, I tell me say them could have saved the people them all this time and them I can never understand these shows, man. Why did so many people have to die when they had the power to save them?
Would you have watched it if you just come in like
I mean them could
the
have
Dark
come
Knight?
them could have come in a little sooner.
They came in now. But I will even a man say dozens of them and only 2 of them. She can't fight everybody. Come on.
She's fighting them though.
The blood is strong. See, people them start fight back, you know. People them stubborn. See, women them a fight, you know.
Next time I realize it's a lot of women. Yay, go girls. I mean, it's a fair fight, right?
I'm not really. Make us
Raiden.
Oh, yummy! Inspiration for this, right? That's
Yeah, man, Mortal Kombat. The inspiration.
Anyway, I thought it was only Harry Potter. But we digress. Oh, or maybe them something from Lord of the Rings, what you see?
Probably.
Inspiration.
Especially how the elf them talk.
They're even gone.
Except they just don't have their own language like them.
Yeah. Watch it.
I say I'm not gonna see them because it's down for the cover. Outside.
No!
Jesus!
No!
Hi!
No! Amazon! Why you do this?
Wait, did that actually happen?
No! Me answer her me.
Rewind. Why we gotta
What?
see that again though?
What?
See that right? That's so bad.
Box cover? No.
Why we don't need to make a tragic background story for everybody?
Cha-cha. Actually the one? Yo, the man. Oh! Oh God.
Jeez.
You know you really cannot unsee this scene. Like, what? Murder. No, look on her face. Just the look of, what did I do?
Like, bruh. It must be alone and she a come for help him.
Him still, the adrenaline still running and I'm like, yo, me I try to save we.
Yeah, and him will just go for the one where Apache, you know.
And just movement, swing, backside, yo. That scene is tough. I can't. Alright, so this is also did not happen.
Hi.
In the book, that is. Oh my God.
Why did it seem like she was also pregnant too?
Right? She keep on her belly.
Yeah, and he rubbed her belly in some scenes before too.
No. Just the shock on the girl face. I know you can't unsee that shit. What? Oh my God. Perrin, me feel it, brother. God no.
Boy.
That was a sad scene. Like, wanna do it? Amazon.
I guess that's like the biggest climax in the show so far. Of all the things that happened.
I mean, Cha-cha.
You see, this is what I was wondering. Does she have a shield around her while she's doing all
Land
this?
is her shield. Like, that was supposed to be it. But Charlotte Blade is poisonous. Last ditch effort. Yo.
So why they want it?
And it is them.
Alright, why are they here then?
Alright. So let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in the intro, Moraine said that we have to find the dragon before the dark does. So basically, it's a race against light, because she just said light help me, and dark to find the dragon, because the dark want to use the dragon against the world, and them now are gonna try to use the dragon against the dark.
So those basically they are the spawns.
Right, so they are the Dark Lord's fiends. Let's use the word Dark Lord for now. Yeah. they are the fiends, and them come now. So they came with a Midriel. So the Midriel is the one who's like a lieutenant who are pushing them, because Trollocs tend to all them care about is killing and stuff like that. So the Midriel are the, I think she called him Eyeless, call him Eyeless ones. Them have to push the Trollocs to do what they want them to do. So them is like the commander.
I see.
In the background. So they're killing off everybody in the town in hopes to find the dragon. You know what I mean? Because them all get assignment from the Dark One, as it
So
were.
them kill the person, the power transfer or something?
No, you know what kill them.
So how will they know?
They know. That's why I can't.
Alright, let's just watch it then.
Yes, please. Because things are revealed down the road. Probably like book 2, but yeah. Alright, so they're gonna pull fire. Yeah. No, them are moving in slow motion, sir.
Light number 2.
Life.
Well, life, she said.
She said light, but I guess she have, you know.
Because realizing she have pulled.
She have put for everything, but she have use. But then it's the elements, you know. So it's an elemental magic. So she have pull the stone, pull the fire, pull the air.
Mash up the people in the house.
Yeah, it's gonna drop down.
And chain.
Of course it's going to drop down. And she have a drop. And I not catch her. Then let's cover her face then. Jaja. Yo, parent scene still up me. God no.
Let the man kill his wife.
It would be so good if them actually show the scenes of how Ron did I try to carry him further, because Freedom Fire did epic. Like, but I get it. Them spend a whole lot of time on the Moraine scene, so I understand.
Take the light. My dad, he needs help. Where's no need?
Make Nanny look like a big coward.
No, you must see Charlotte draw away by her hair.
When?
What? Shit.
I blinked and missed it. Was that when I was going to, yeah?
I'm not sure what it was, but it draw her away.
Remember somebody get up? About there when the thingy did attack the two of them.
Yeah.
2,000 years later.
But just like all appearances are so accepting of this thing.
And the agent
They're
Go die
so
for
accepting.
the fate of the world.
quickly
To be heroes, guys. Smile and wave, boys.
And even myths
Smile
have
and
gone
wave.
for the age that
Guess it
gave
just
birth
comes with the time.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Shen. What did you think?
I mean, it seems interesting enough
Uh-huh.
to watch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Oh boy. Story building. They seem to have spent a lot of time on it. I feel for you to somewhat get a feel a little bit of the characters, which I feel
Just
run.
slightly, because you know, actually,
No, not more than
except for the one that's poor. I don't remember her name,
Matt.
to be honest. Yeah, but like his life, I think they delved more into versus everybody else's.
And I mean, alright, so it runs parallel in the book in terms of how the characters are. Perrin is a bit serious, shy, not really talking type of person. Ran is not outgoing, but he's not shy either, so he will talk up or whatever it needs be. The whole story with Nynaeve and Egwene is pretty much accurate in terms of she's supposed to be the wisdom, she can listen to the wind, girl I teach her how to listen to the wind, blah blah blah. She making the decision to be the next wisdom, to be wisdom apprentice. Parallels the book, and so you know I see certain twists and turns, but at the end of the day I'm like, okay, so it's appealing to the audience. I'm not truly mad at it, but there are scenes like, for example, when my guy and him father fight against the Trolloc and when they go through if we kind of get him father out. That I think would have been
An epic scene.
an epic scene. Were nice, and there are certain things that they are going to even mention in the movie that they didn't deal with. You know, they show it as flashback, so that's how they.
Yeah, I guess they're picking the moments that I think, you know, that will be most appealing to the audience, because not everybody who is watching this has read the book.
Right.
So they're trying to, you know, keep people interested. And for what it's worth, what they showed, I think it did a good enough job.
So you're interested?
I may watch it again. I have so many things watching. I don't want to commit to anything new, but I may watch it again after I'm finished with everything else.
So we're going to watch this next week, guys.
Of course.
And so we're going to move on to episode 2. Based on what Amazon is saying here on their site, it appears we only have 8 episodes. So that is just us watching 8 episodes in this series.
Yeah.
And we don't know when the next season is going to come out, or they're going to just do an addition of episodes. But meet us here again, I guess. Same place.
Yeah.
Maybe one next time. No, but
Whenever you see us, and we'll see you, we'll hear you. Remember to talk to us in the comments.
yes, tell us, let us know. Did you read a book? Did you watch a movie? Which one of them? Because
And Kenji, if you say movie, was this a series? Yeah.
let me tell you something, guys. Let's talk about it, right? We know say everything now is serious, right? But isn't it a movie too in the same breath? I mean,
it's like it's 50 what?
it's 54 minutes out of things, so it can pass you a movie. It's not a sitcom.
Yeah, like a short film.
It's not a short film. It's a long film. So I'm right. It's a movie. Season 1, episode 1. It's a movie. Episode 2.
You clearly never watched an episode of The Walking Dead that's an hour plus.
No. But then you forget that my favorite things is Korean. So them some days like 1 hour 46 minutes to one episode.
I heard that too.
So, but I'm still saying. But I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable saying series though. Like, all right. So we're watching the series, and
Is the first book called The Wheel of Time?
I Have the World. Those series, because it is a series in and of itself,
yes.
right? So the book is wholly for them. The book is Wheel of Time.
The series is Wheel of Time.
No, the series is Wheel of Time. The book that they're dealing with, I think, in this season is Eye of the World. Right? Because based on where it left off, Eye of the World.
Okay.
Book 1.
Alright.
Right. So let us know in the comments, did you read the book? Will you be reading the book having seen the movie? Are you the type of person who's like, I don't want to read the book? Or if I read the book, I don't want to watch a series type of thing, and if I watch a series, I don't want to read the book? Are you that type of person? Are you the type of person for me?
No, because sometimes the book is more enjoyable, like Harry Potter. Yeah.
Alright, there you have it. So let us know which side of the book side or series side. I just like to compare notes and see what I would have done different, you know, because I'm a director and I'm an arts, yeah. Or so. So have yourself a wonderful, wonderful rest of.
Yes, and don't remember to. I mean, please remember. What the hell did I just say?
Don't remember.
Remember to like the video and
Share.
all of our videos.
And
Share.
subscribe.
Yes, and comment.
And comment, please. Yes, man. We want to do all of the things. So, yes, like, share, subscribe, and watch along now so we can talk about it because.
Yeah.
And read along too.
Because we are going to read the book again for her. But she likes it.
I like it. I really want to see how this. There's so much twists and turns that unraveling now. So the man go out with himself, man. The man Robert, yeah, man, he go out with
You know
himself.
who the main guy reminds me of? Kind of give me the Aragon vibes.
Yes, it does. I wonder if I him. Is it like maybe a brother? They kind of lookish.
He's way older now. Aragon came out so long.
That's what I say. If I'm brother. Yeah, but he does have that similar look. But
Yeah.
I like the book. Thank you, Amazon, for picking it up. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.